friends, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a review of two video baby monitors that we have, tell you the features of each of them, and then that way you can make a decision on which one might be best for you of these two if you're considering these two. Basically, my thought behind this was one of these is a more expensive monitor and one of these is a little bit less expensive. And so I thought this might be helpful if you're wondering, do I need to spend that much or can I go with a little bit cheaper monitor? So I have the first one that we've had ever since my daughter was born. We got it at the baby shower, and this one is the Infant Optics DXR-8. This one is a little bit more expensive. It's, as I looked it up today on Amazon, is like $165.99. The nice thing about this is that you can move the camera around from the parent unit. So that's really nice, especially when your baby's a little bit smaller but active. If you can't see the whole crib from the parent unit, then it's nice to be able to move the camera around because they do move throughout the night or whatever, and you want to be able to see them and see what they're up to in their cribs. So I really like that feature. The other things that this has is, of course, you can control the volume. You can zoom, so you can zoom in to be able to see the baby a little bit better. It has a sleep, like the screen goes to sleep on here, so you can set it for 3 or 5 minutes. And then what that does is, like if you want to have it next to your bed at night, but you don't want the screen on, but you want to still be able to hear your baby, that's nice because you can turn the screen off with that. The only problem that we've had with this is the battery has went out on it, where it's needed to be connected to the charger at all times, which is totally not convenient because you want to be able to move throughout the house or whatever. So I would tell you though that what we found that fixed it is you can just take the back off, unplug the battery, so the battery comes out, you can unplug the battery, leave it unplugged for like 10 or 20 minutes, and then plug it back in, and that has fixed it for us. And so it's been a little bit inconvenient, but like I said, that fixed it, and it's not really a big deal. So I really do like this, especially for if it's your monitor that's going to be nap time, bedtime, and it's going to last you for hopefully quite some time. So I would say that. One thing I want to mention is what we've done is, and you can do this with any monitor, but we've hooked it up with 3M Velcro adhesive. So that's nice because then if you need to move the crib around in the room, or you want to just move the camera to a different spot, or you just don't want to drill a hole in the wall, it's nice because of all of those reasons. It helps you with that. So, and it stays up on the wall, and that way you can get it up on the wall and be able to see the whole crib, so you're not looking through the bars of the crib or that kind of thing. So just like a side tip, but you can do that with any of the monitors. So that's the Infant Optics one. Again, I'll put the links for all of these down in the description box. So now I'll tell you about the little bit cheaper one. And this one is the one that is at my mom's house, and so she only uses it for nap times. So this is the Babysense video monitor. This is the camera, and this is the parent unit. This one, the camera does not move, and so you cannot control it by the parent unit. So it's just the camera, it just sits there. There's no tilt at all. So that's a little bit less convenient, I would say. But, if it's not a big deal to you, or you can get the placement right, then you can get away with a little bit cheaper monitor. The screen is a little bit smaller, so that's another thing that's different. But this one also does, of course, you can control the volume. It does have the two-way talk, so you can hear baby and baby can hear you. This one does have like a lullaby that it plays, a little bit of music or something that you can turn on, whereas the Infant Optics one doesn't have that. And so it overall has been a nice monitor. It also has the stand, so you can set it up. So what I would say is, again, the big difference is that you can't move the camera around, and that this screen is a little bit smaller. But this one is $77.99 when I looked it up on Amazon today, versus, again, the Infant Optics one that's $166 or something like that on Amazon. So definitely cheaper option. So what I would say is, it depends on where, what you're looking for out of the camera and what your uses are. If you are okay with spending a little bit more and you're gonna have it for the long haul and it's gonna be at your house, maybe you go with a little bit more expensive one like the Infant Optics one. But if it's for travel or for a caregiver situation or something like that, maybe you go with a little bit cheaper one, like the Babysense one. Again, I'll leave the links down below, and I hope that this was helpful for you, because I know how overwhelming it can be when you're looking at all of the things that you need to buy when you're preparing for a baby. So video monitors are overwhelming, right along with just about anything else that you're looking for. So I hope you found it helpful. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, and thank you so much for watching.